Hello, this is Teresa Conway-Hayes in Napa, Idaho, and when I get to this time of the day, then I decide to go live on either Facebook or YouTube. I always tell my husband, which I forgot to tonight, that I'm going to talk to myself, because I'm sure that's what it sounds like on the other end in the other room, is that I'm talking to myself. But of course, we all know that I'm actually talking to you. So this is day 3 of the Junk Journal January. I'm just going to call it a challenge. I don't know what else to call it. So I don't have a lot ready for tonight, but I'll show you what I've got. So this is it. I have these 2 pieces. So the prompt for tonight is staining. So I took some coffee and I brushed the coffee on with an aqua painter from Stampin' Up. And then I did that on a piece of the Abigail Rose Designer Series paper, DSP. I love this paper. I love it because it's got a journal piece in. I don't know if I have one handy, but anyways, all the pages in it I just love. So this is coffee stained, and then I did do a little bit of painting with white craft ink. I think I did it right there. So that showed up a little bit, and that was kind of cool. Alright, so, and then I have a verse for the day. Bless the Lord, O my soul, and all that is within me. Bless his holy name. Psalm 103:1. Okay, so let's just see what I'm going to accomplish with this. First of all, I'm going to need to do some inking. This is from daily verses that I get delivered to my email every day. Don't know that I have anything that I want to journal about today. I'm happy with how today turned out. I was productive with work, I feel. And, let's see. I did a blog for a new kit that came out. And then I shared that blog to my Facebook page. So speaking of which, I can be found a lot of different places on social media if you search for Teresa Conway-Hayes. So I have a YouTube channel, I have a Facebook page for the Stampin' Bookkeeper, I have a Facebook group for the Stampin' Bookkeeper, I'm on Instagram, and I even have a Twitter account. I share stuff to that once in a while. But, and then of course I have my blog, thestampinbookkeeper.com. So if you're watching this, I would really, really appreciate it if you would subscribe. As you can see, my subscribership is pretty pathetic. But I think that now that I'm starting to get into the habit of doing more on my YouTube channel consistently, I think that things are going to look a little different here in the next month. So having said that, let's get back to this. I inked this piece. We're on day 3 right here. So that's pretty cool how the colors are just, I just love it when this happens. And I got to share another thing with you in regards to that. So last night I was I said I don't have very much, but all of a sudden I do. So the other day, I turned this box, I altered this box, and I use this as a work box. So whenever I buy something, like what was this? Oh, this was some pliers and stuff for doing beading. So whenever I buy stuff, I want to repurpose it. So I bought some ink cartridges today. So they're here in my work box to repurpose. I'm even gonna save this plastic to use as like windows. That should be kind of cool. Anyways, I was doing that yesterday, and there was a particular piece that I worked on that I was so excited how it turned out. This is a piece that was done quite a while ago, but I worked on these pieces here, and wasn't that one, it was this one. Okay, so I thought that was so cool that this came together like this. It was not planned. I didn't even realize it until I was showing some of these pieces to my husband. And I was like, yeah, see what I did? And then I turned this over and I went, wow. I said, that was not only not planned, but I didn't even realize it till just now. So there's a tree here, and then there's a tree trunk there. And I don't know if that wows you, but it wowed me. And I'm still wowed by it. Okay, moving on. So I just did some journal cards and some things that I'm going to turn into tags. Some of these, this one I thought was cool. I turned it into like kind of a library card holder. And this will be a base for a cluster. Another base for a cluster. This will be a tag. And I'm going to have to buy one of these punches. I've been thinking about it, and I'm going to need one. Because a lot of these things, well, like this one has a hole. So that one I will just use my, we'll just use my crocodile. So that one will be easy. I should put some paint on the side that has the bigger hole, because I'm always struggling to find which side has the bigger hole. Okay, boom. That one's good that way. So I will probably cut this down. I don't know. It's kind of thick for a bookmark, but still, you know, I can just let's see what happens when I, that's 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch. Oops, dropping things on the floor. I know, I have a okay. I'm gonna try something else. See if this will make it look more like a tag. Yeah, not bad. This was ephemera from the paper studio that I bought at Hobby Lobby. Went on a little shopping spree. This isn't bad because I can even do some journaling on this. So I think that piece is done. And then some of these pieces I covered up the hole. I think I can feel something right there. Yep, I do. There's that one. So I'm definitely going to do the corners here. And I think if they're wide enough, I don't mind using this one. If they're not wide enough, and actually I'm going to use the fancy end this time. So this is what I mean by the fancy end. This is the very best trio. So it has 2 ends and then a hole punch. And, but I just used circle punch for this one. So that looks kind of cool. Yep. All right. I'm going to get back to my journal now. So I actually wanted to think if there was anything in here that I wanted to use in my journal as well. This is ephemera from Scrimping Mommy, and I've got some pages printed out for this. Looking forward to doing something with that. These are some little sacks. They're the North Pole sacks. They were an add-on for the paper pumpkin in, would that be November paper pumpkin, I think? So one of these days I'm going to put this in one of the journals. Maybe this one eventually. Okay. So let's see if I can refocus back onto this. I think I want to tear this down. And I think I just want to do something very simple. Okay, I want that to show. That's enough showing. So I think I'm going to turn both of these into pockets because I'm a pocket maniac. I think I showed my little beaded stopper. This is a little baby beaded stopper. You don't see any of these on any of the YouTube videos. They're all much bigger and more elaborate than mine. Oops, because I cut this, I need to ink more. I don't remember where I inked. I'll tell you what, I will never try to make one of those beaded things on one of my YouTube videos because it is painstaking. Is this the side I wanted to use? No, I wanted to use the side that has the... No, this is the one, right there. That's it. Okay, so we're going to do a pocket. Oh, something I saw on another video was Jess from, she's overseas, and I can't say it, Nasira or something like that. She was saying how, let's see, do I have any? Did I throw them away already? Okay, when I punch those corners, usually they, with that corner puncher, let me see, grab it out again. Okay, and then I'll take some of this very vanilla and punch and punch. Okay, now I have two little triangles. She was saying how you could use them as corner, what do you call those? Corner pieces, I don't know. So that's kind of cool idea. What I'm going to do, because you know, when you do this sort of thing, it ends up being an idea book too that you can go back to and come up with ideas in future years. Yep, I like that. Oops. Right there, yeah. So I would like to find a good playlist of royalty-free music so that I could just kind of put some quiet music on when I'm doing this. I'm not afraid of the quiet, but ooh, now I really feel like something needs to be stamped there. And I was going to put this there, but I don't want to cover that up. So I think I need to make this smaller. Okay, yeah, like that. I never worry about wrinkling my paper when I'm doing this because I like the look. In fact, sometimes I will just wrinkle it up myself. And let it tear on its own. I was going to do another pocket with this, but I changed my mind. There we go. That pocket's good. And we can put my favorite little piece that I did yesterday in there. And I liked this when I did this yesterday because that would be very easy to write over this. So see if that'll fit. It does, but it goes in, it doesn't go in deep enough. So that's not going to be a good piece for that. I really like this one too. But that doesn't fit. But this is kind of my own digital right here. Of course, not this Norman Rockwell image, but this background here, that's my own digital. That's from a card that I did. So I really like that for that reason. Okay, well, I can journal here and I can journal lots of different places, and I'm going to look one other place for something to put in there. Let's go to, it's not going to work how I did some organization today too, and a lot of it is going to work, but it's got awfully loose. I hope nothing has ripped on it. Nope, it's fine. Okay, so let's see if we can find a piece of ephemera to go in this pocket. And I'm not going to be picky. And I really do like that because there's some greens that get pulled out, and that's just really cool. That is just, I really like that. So that was fast. And then there was something else that I saw. Oh yeah, let's see if I can find them. When I was shopping for miscellaneous things for the Christmas journals, which I was just grabbing anything because I was running out of time. I didn't have time to be picky. There were these crayons, and let's see, so green and brown would be good choices. So I'm going to test them on here. What I'm hoping is that when I go like this, it will smear, and it doesn't. Let me try one other thing. See when we put water on it. Okay, it does smear when I put water on it. Okay, so I'm going to take this, and so I got my white kind of there, and I'm just going to try doing this and hope I don't mess it up. And that's pretty much what I wanted. I didn't have a lot of high expectations. I just wanted it to blend in. Okay, so note to self, that works. Alright, that's all I'm going to do with that today. And so that's not bad. That took about 24 minutes to share all of that with you. I showed you the ephemera that I was working on last night, and I sent over some card kits to my granddaughter's mom so she could share it with my granddaughter and her sisters. So those have a lot of the cute pattern from, let me see if I can find it real quick. I just organized everything, so, and I did it alphabetically, so if I could remember what the name of the DSP was, I could probably find it much faster. Here it is. I was thinking H, Happy Forest Friends. So it's very cute because it has these bears and other cartoon-like images of animals, fox, bird, and an owl. So there's the owl in the tree is really cute. That would look good on a journal. Yeah, I gotta remember that. I like them in the tree a lot. And then I have some dies that I can cut out like the bear and stuff, which I will be doing. The mountains would look really cute in a journal at some point too. Okay, so this is called Happy Forest Friends, and it does have a coordinating, actually it's a suite, I believe. Let's take a look at that real quick. What's today? Today's January 3rd. We just did Junk Journal Day 3. So tomorrow's the 4th. The 5th is when the new catalog comes out for the mini catalog, not the annual. The annual is good till April 2023. So let's look at Happy. Okay, so it's not going to be easy to find it. I'm looking for the bundles. There it is. Happy Forest. It's Happier Than Happy bundle. So on page 47. So you've got a stamp set, and then you've got dies that will punch out the bear, the fox, the owl, some mushrooms, some acorns and leaves and trees and stumps. Lots of fun stuff. Actually, I need to look at the shaded things. So stump, tree, bear, fox, owl, mushroom, a tag. It does punch out an acorn, and it punches out 3 mushrooms and whatever that thing is right there. I don't know, some grass or something. And then that looks like maybe a flower that is floating in the air. So cool stamp set that I'm looking forward to using more. Okay, so thank you again for joining me. Please subscribe and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future presentations as I do them. And follow me on social media. I'd love that. And I would love for you to put in the comments any questions you have, or comments that you have about what you would like to see from Stampin' Up, junk journaling, card making, that sort of thing. I have a lot of different products. And if you love Stampin' Up as much as I do, and you'd like to save money ordering the products, think about that new join offer that's coming up. There's 3 different offers with it that have to do with, you can include a mini embossing machine like this one, but then they also have a boho colored one that's blue. That looks really neat. But I only need one, so I'm going to stick with this one. And I love this one because it's perfect for the travel trailer. I have my Big Shot too, but it's just so much easier to take that little mini one out. And then of course, if I have bigger dies or something, I will have to use the bigger machine. But the join offer is great. You can save money on it. You can just be a hobby demonstrator and save money, or you can, whoops, there's the bright lights again, sorry. So anyways, you can save money on ordering the product, or you can try to turn it into business, and at that point you need to make a $300 monthly or quarterly quota. So if you're not interested in that, you can just stay in until you haven't met your quota and you get dropped. And then later on, if you want to join again, there's always that option as well. So lots of options. I'd be happy to walk you through